You are an embodied reflection of Source. You are thus infinitely empowered, abundant, and a co-creator with your context always. You are an alchemist. Divination works because the web of life is intelligently organized with coordinated and storied agency. Let's take a look at the stories playing out now. Hello, beauties. So here we are at June 2016, and there's two things that I want to talk about that are the understories, the macro cycle storylines that are affecting all of us at this time. The first, as always, I'm going to tune into the Sabian symbol that's keyed in at the 14-degree Gemini new moon. So let's talk about that first. The symbol is two Dutch children talking to each other, exchanging their knowledge. Now, this is about connecting, it's about communicating, it's about creativity. But I would say beyond that, there's another story here, which is that these are two Dutch children. So we're talking about two individuals that speak a very distinct language, and they resonate with one another. They understand each other. So what this month, what the understory is, the macro cycle symbol for all of us on a collective level is speaking to this month of June, from this June 4th to the July 4th Gemini new moon cycle. This is about aligning to a new point, catalyzing ourselves at a new place of inner resonance. And then I think post-June, and possibly even within the month of June, we are going to be at a new vibratory alignment, and that will enable us to emit the frequency that is going to attract us to our tribe. Many people, many clients have been searching for their like-minded, like-hearted tribe forever now. It's been years for some people. And this is very good news, I think, for us. I think the fact that this is talking about speaking a very distinct language and communicating that language with each other is talking about energies are at play to align us to a point of inner truth so that we can, in fact, recognize those other members of our quote-unquote tribe. So this is good. The other thing that I'm literally just going to touch on, because there's so much to talk about, is the mutable grand cross. We also have a grand trine that's activated. At the point of both of those is Jupiter. And the North Node is not too far off. It's only a few degrees off. So Jupiter, which is at 14 degrees Virgo, is at the point of both the Grand Cross and Grand Trine. So it's interesting that, because this is talking about expansion into health, into healing, into wholeness. And there's more to say there too, but there's no accident why Jupiter is playing such a key role in these two magnificent and very intense, especially the Grand Mutable Cross. The Mutable Cross of Jupiter in Virgo and Neptune in Pisces, along with Saturn in Sag and the Sun, the Moon, and Venus, all in Gemini. This is major inner tension, major reworking that's going on. And this is after so many of us have been through so much already. So there is an increased honing of our tuning fork body-mind system that's activated right now, okay? So, and of course it's a mutable Grand Cross. So all of those signs that I just mentioned are mutable signs. They're changing signs. They're adaptable signs. So what does that say? This is about us becoming adaptable. This whole chapter is about us letting go, breaking free of the binds that are false and unsustainable, and aligning with, going with the flow with the changes, the openings, the advancement, the growth edges that are calling. If you want to know how this mutable grand cross is affecting you distinctly, I have an offer on for me to create a personalized video for you, tapping into your distinct soul print and what this month, because it's the entire month of June where we're activated, is birthing in you. So I invite you to click on the link below if you'd like to order that and connect with me. Okay, so let's move on. Hi everyone, welcome to your June 2016 Alchemy Scope. So let me explain what's here and what's going to happen today. So I have not been well physically, and this session today is going to be quick, down, and dirty. We're going to just do a card spread. But the reason why I wanted to show you the Himalayan sea salt and the pebbles here and the Buddha board in the background, but mostly the rocks and the salt, is that the intention for the scopes for June was to be half the board, half the divination table be this creation, be an artistic channeling, but instead of pencil to paper, to be with the rocks and the stones and the salt, and a spread. But today it's just going to be a spread. So this is going to come. This is definitely going to come in a future scope, probably July. I'm definitely going to do the channeled art drawing scopes as well. Okay, so I'm going to put this aside while we get prepared. And in the meantime, let's get the Buddha board going. And this is so fabulous. I found this recently at an art store. So today, this is going to be June 2016. And as you all probably know by now, this is a grand square month. So this is going to be powerful. A lot of internal work, internal processing, a lot of compression and alignment that's going on. Internal frictions in order to align you with the essence self that is calling to come, your truth in all ways, total integrity. So let's get started. Libra, okay, so let's get started. I have already begun your shuffle, as I always do, but we're going to finish your shuffle and we're going to tune into your demographic. So for Libra-centric people at this time, what is unfolding? What is the evolutionary trajectory? What is happening on the big story level for your demographic over the course of this very intense June catalyzing, maturing month? Okay. So, Libra, what event, circumstance, or situation is likely to be unfolding for Libra over the course of this cycle? Beautiful. And Libra, of course, this is a reminder that my scopes always run with nature's cycle. So this runs with our Gemini new moon cycle, which starts on June 4th. So let's tune in. Wow, you got all upright cards. Beautiful. Okay, well, let's take a look. So let me make sure you can see everything. Beautiful. You cannot see the bottom one, but that's kind of just the way it's here. Okay, so let's take a look. So at the center, Libra, of your month is the topic of your life path. I mean, on a very, and I have to say that's just aligned with what's happening, because with this mutable grand cross, there's a lot of intense internal alignments that are activated for you. So indeed, your path, your life path, is at the heart, let's say, of the topic for the month for you. Okay. And you're moving into what you intend. So what is it that you desire? And you're maybe, over the course of the cycle, activating your intentions. All right? And you're feeling a sense of gratitude. You know what I want to say too is, for a lot of you, you're going to already feel, now this is definitely not, I wouldn't say this is the majority of you. I would say the majority of you are searching for your aligned path. But for some of you, you're going to be feeling a great sense of appreciation for the fact that the intentions that you set for yourself are coming to be. That's what I want to say, because a lot of you are going to be feeling gratitude, gratefulness for your life, for your path, for what's unfolding for you, okay? Maybe what has unfolded for you in the past. And a lot of you, again, this is not all of you, but for a good portion of you, you're going to be feeling maybe appreciative for the comfort that you're experiencing. This card came up in the foundational sector, Libra. So this has to do with home, security, but also like aesthetic pleasures and just plain comfort. So it could be that a lot of you are just accessing that portal of appreciation, which I have to say is the key. It's just the key. And there's reasons why it's the key, which we'll talk about at some point. I mean, essentially, gratitude is an honoring of what is. It's a respect of what is. And the what isness is intelligence. You know, life is intelligent. It's not random. There's no randomness in living systems. So appreciation actually matches the kind of the respect factor, the ethical factor, the goodness factor that resides at the base of all living systems. So when humans access gratitude, they're actually matching the benevolence of living systems, and thus things flow to you. So a lot of you are going to be accessing appreciation of perhaps the intentions that have come to be, the fact that some of you are going to be in a place of comfort, not all of you are, and your path is moving. And on your mind is going to be thoughts of maybe precious things. Like the precious card, when I made this card, was really about that which is very special and very unique. And so it could very well be that for a lot of you, you are having thoughts of how me, the Libra, is unique. You know, how I do have a unique path. And I do have my comforts that I enjoy that, you know, some other people do, but not everybody does. They're mine. But what I also get, I have to say, especially with the comfort card here, is for a lot of you, you're going to have your mind on things that are of high value, things that are expensive, things that are luxurious, things that are abundant, things that really have the, I don't know, almost a regalness to them. So it's almost like your mind over the course of the cycle is going to be on that which is of high value. And it doesn't have to be only monetary value. It could definitely be that which is valuable to you, you know? So Libra, that was a bit of a short reading for you, because usually what happens is when there's reversals with my cards, with the Siri deck, then there's more information to come. But this will give us more. So let's pull Carolyn Mace's Archetype card, and we're going to pull what is for you over the course of this Gemini new moon cycle. What is the growth edge for you? And look at that. Look at that. We just had one come out. So this has to do with animals, Libra. It has to do with connection with nature, and can I just say appreciation of nature as well. So the shadow attribute is a tendency to abuse animals, people, and the environment. Okay, so we'll talk about that with regards to these cards. And the evolved, what wants to be matured through you, is friendships with animals and communication with nature spirits. So this has to do with connection with nature, connection too with your childlike nature, with you as an innocent kind of curious participant in the natural life story, which has to do with nature and wild things, animals, etc. What I want to say here, though, about the shadow attribute, because this is what's asking to be matured through you, is the tendency to abuse animals, people, and the environment. So because you might have thoughts of luxurious things, cars, whatever, you know, we live in a world now where you have to wake up to the implications of fuel. You have to wake up to the implications of diamonds and the diamond industry. So if in fact you're thinking about very luxurious things, advance your thoughts around it. Create, only bring into your reality that which is ethically aligned, that which is moral, that which doesn't abuse people or planet in order to make it. So that's what I want to say, because this, for me, it's like and for some of you, you haven't yet achieved the comforts or the preciousness, but you're intending it. So it's like you're starting to tap in, I want more abundance. I want more luxury in my life. What this card is saying is get it aligned. So have luxury, have abundance, but be mindful. Be conscientious about what you purchase. Every dollar you spend is a vote for how the world is. Every dollar is a vote for how the world is. So you can have the luxury, but make it the ethical luxury or the deliciously, innocent, whimsical, fun, loving, cruelty-free luxury that really might be calling you more at this time. Because we are evolving, humans are evolving so that warring and cruelty become a thing of the antiquated past. It's time. Okay, so let's move on, Libra, and see what else we have for you. Hi, everyone. Your I Ching micro story, a general energetic theme that's playing out for your particular sign, is listed on the card that you're reading now, as is your optimal goddess embodiment, the Dakini embodiment. Who are you to become to ride this June wave optimally? In order to save time this month, I'm just recording this once. And if you'd like, for those interested, because not everybody is, you are free to visit my website and go to the online library where you can find the information for both your I Ching and your Dakini for the month of June 2016. Have a great month. Bye-bye.